Thanks to Asiwaju and others who fought Obasanjo's third-term agenda, Senator Shehu Sani, welcome to the news, and please subscribe to our channel. To get notified when we post hot juicy news updates, please click on the notification bell. As Nigerians prepare to vote for a new commander-in-chief at the much-anticipated 2023 general elections, People's Democratic Party (PDP) chieftain Senator Shehu Sani has come out to give thanks to persons who stood their ground against former President Olusegun Obasanjo's purported third-term agenda over a decade ago. Taking to his verified Facebook page a few hours ago, the former lawmaker who represented Kaduna Central constituency at the 8th National Assembly opined that if Obasanjo allegedly moved for a third-term bid had succeeded at the time, it should have become a norm for future presidents and state governors to seek tenure elongation after the statutory 8 years in office. He wrote, and I quote, "If Obasanjo's era third-term constitutional amendment had succeeded, Buhari and the governors could have been contesting for their third term now. Thanks to the then Senate presidents, Ken and Amani, thanks to Colonel Omar Dagewa, thanks to Atiku Abubakar, thanks to Asiwaju, thanks to Gani Fawehimi, thanks to Beko Kuti, thanks to Wala Shoyinka, thanks to Balarabe Musa, the civil society, the media, and all those who voiced out against tenure extension. Social media was not strong in 2007, but the struggle succeeded." Well, and this thing where Mr. Shehu Sani talk my true. Do you understand? Had it been that OBJ succeeded in that his third term venture that he was trying to it would have been a disaster. It is what I call recipe for disintegration of the country. Wala for Shele. As in the wahala would have been wahala, as in enough wahala to go round. Thank God. But alas, we're not even talking about that. Now what we're talking about is who is the most competent, who is the most credible, who is the most capable to take Nigeria from a state of rot to a place where there is, growth and development, a place where we are progressing. All right. Thank you, sir, for recognizing the role of the great leader Jagaban played to stop Obasanjo's third term in office. Honestly, my family vote is for Tinubu and Chitima candidature. You be like say, listen to the news where they're not tossing the Jagaban. Listen, let me tell you again. He said, thanks to the then Senate president. Okay, he said, if Obasanjo's era third term constitutional amendment had succeeded, Buhari and the governors could have been contesting for their second term now. Thanks to the then Senate presidents Ken and Amani. Thanks to Colonel Omar Dagewa. Thanks to Atiku Abubakar. Thanks to Asiwaju. Thanks to Gani Fawehimi. Thanks to Beko Kuti. Thanks to Wale Soyinka. Thanks to Balarabe Musa, the civil society, the media, and all those who voiced out against tenure extension. Social media was not strong in 2007. So you see, it is not a matter of just Asiwaju alone. He was in a fight with others as well. Do you understand? He was in a fight with, it was as if each of the who is going to be the most capable, credible, competent person who is going to make Nigeria a better country. That is what we are talking about today. That particular era has passed. Anything that has to do with OBJ, that's why I keep saying, those people who keep launching an attack on OBJ because he came out and said, this is the person I want to support. He endorsed the presidential candidate of the Labour Party. He has nothing to lose. People who are launching an attack, OBJ did have all those ones. It is very inconsequential. The way this particular one now is inconsequential. Do you understand? This is just, permit me to say, it's a passing thought. It did not happen. What we have in front of us is an election. And this election is what I call the mother of all elections. An election that is going to have a lot to say if we are going to remain united as a country, if we are waking up from our sleep or our slumber. A lot is inside this election. That is why I keep saying we should make sure that at the end of the day, We are not picking someone who tomorrow will start biting our finger, say, had it been I know. Every of the candidates, most especially the Fantastic Four, the people I call the Fantastic Four, the NNPP, the APC, the PDP, and the Labour Party, the LP, they're the Fantastic Four. Let us look at these people very well. Most of them, we have seen how they behave. We have seen how they have campaigned. We have been able to pick and to say, no, this person will do this kind of thing, you know. If he do am during this time, let me saying go do am. Do you understand? We have been able to pick. Let us make sure that we pick not based on sentiment. If you have been picking based on sentiments before, because I also heard people speak, I'm always hearing. I got into a conversation with someone and he was like, you know, my own interest, not to protect, you know, consign and you understand now waiting person go gain. I was like, listen to yourself. As in, I was like, listen to yourself. I was like, God don't give every one of us gift, ability to do well on our own. But some people, just because of crumbs, they never say the real, as in, it's just like you and somebody you're digging at a place and the person sees a small diamond and you can't vex for the, as in, your mood can't change. You're now like, now you and this person don't walk since. You never see even a brisk. Is there called like a brisk of diamond? You haven't even seen a tiny piece. You understand? You never see the tiniest of the tiniest, you know, diamond you have not seen on somebody. He's only small. Meanwhile, when you look down, if you continue to dig in, you go see your own go big. That is what it is. Do you understand what I'm saying? So let us do what? Let us make sure. We never even get, Nigeria never gets in big diamond. The only diamond we'll get to say flash for our eyes that time. Now when, you know, PDP they empower then Omar and Musaya that during that time. And you know when still be the diamond see they flash. But now the diamond don't disappear. And the one we'll see now they're tiny. There's so many diamonds buried in this part of the country. I'm just saying when I say diamond, I mean good things. So instead of you now as a human being to say, okay, you want to submit all your life to somebody because of crumbs, I beg. Make you know say if you talk, you're not just submitting your own self, your children, your father, your mother, anybody related to you. Is that what you would want? Think about it very carefully. Okay. What about Obi? You did not mention Obi, who has passion for Nigeria more than Atiku and Tinubu. Obi's passion for Nigeria is only known that he's contesting for president. How has Obi contributed to the growth and democracy of Nigeria? Youth always told to take back the Nigeria, but to give it to who? Is Obi youth? You take back the Nigeria and give it to youth. Nigeria should access the activities of the youth director of each party to which candidate will really prepare ground for youth to be first in position that will lead to political power control. Okay, you don't do it, you don't go off boys, yeah. Alright, on this note, you have come to the end of the news. We say thank you for turning in to listen. And so I come your way next time. Enjoy the rest of your day.